My friends, sit with me tonight as I share with you the most profound secret ever revealed to man. A secret so simple, so immediate, that most will dismiss it as impossible. Yet I tell you now, with absolute certainty, that what I am about to share with you will transform your world, if you dare to believe it. Every morning, my dear friends, you awaken not just to a new day, but to a new opportunity to be God in action. Yes, you heard me correctly. God in action. For you see, the God you worship, the God you seek in temples and churches, is none other than your own wonderful human imagination. As you open your eyes each morning, you stand at the very edge of infinite possibility. It matters not one whit who you were yesterday, or what storms you weathered last week. Each sunrise brings with it a blank canvas. And that canvas, your magnificent imagination, is ready for you to paint upon it the most glorious reality you can conceive. But what do we do instead? We rise and immediately surrender our divine birthright. We check the news, the notifications, the weight of yesterday's troubles, before we even check in with ourselves. In doing so, we hand over the brush, the very power to create our day, to everything and everyone else. But tonight, I ask you, what if tomorrow you didn't? What if instead of being shaped by the world, you shaped your experience of it? What if you remembered that you are the operant power in your world? Listen carefully. The power to create your reality does not belong to fate, to chance, or to other people. It belongs to you. It always has. It always will. This power lives in your thoughts, in the language you use with yourself, in the emotions you choose to nurture. Your thoughts, my friends, are not fleeting whispers in the wind. They are the very architects of your experience. The way you think colors the way you see. The way you see determines how you feel, and how you feel shapes the entirety of your existence. Now I will teach you the great law that governs all manifestation. Assumption. When I say I am in control of my thoughts and feelings, I am not speaking of positive thinking. I am speaking of the fundamental truth of your being. You are not a bystander in your mind. You are its absolute ruler, its conductor, its God. The thoughts you think most often become the beliefs you live by. And those beliefs, they become your very story, your lived reality. If you assume and persist in assuming, I can't, I'm not good enough, nothing ever works out for me, your wonderful imagination will clothe these assumptions in flesh and blood. Your subconscious mind will move heaven and earth to make these assumptions true in your experience. But, and here is the glorious truth, if you begin instead with I am capable, I choose peace, I deserve good things, your imagination will seek these with the same unwavering certainty. Your subconscious does not argue with you. It simply fulfills your assumptions. You don't have to get it perfect, my friends. You need only be intentional. When a negative thought presents itself, do not fight it. Do not wrestle with it. Simply recognize it. Then replace it. Be firm but gentle with your mind, for it is listening to every word you speak to yourself. I am worthy of all the good things that come to me. Write this upon your heart. You don't have to earn your worth through suffering or struggle. You don't have to hustle for approval or prove that you deserve joy. You already do. Your worth is not conditional upon your productivity, your past mistakes, or the fickle opinions of others. It is yours by divine right, simply and profoundly yours, by virtue of your existence as God individualized. Let that truth penetrate every fiber of your being. You are worthy of love, success, peace, rest, and laughter. Not tomorrow when you've fixed yourself, but now exactly as you are in this moment. Now I will reveal to you perhaps the most revolutionary truth you will ever hear. You are the creator of your experiences. Life does not happen to you. Life is perpetually responding to you. Every thought, every belief, every emotion sends forth a signal into the infinite field of possibility. And that signal draws unto you people, opportunities, and events that match your inner frequency. This is not blame, my dear friends. This is the most glorious empowerment. For if you created it, you can recreate it. Look upon your current experience and ask, what is this teaching me? What assumption did this spring from? And what do I choose to assume now? The very moment you begin to consciously create, to assume deliberately rather than by default, your life begins its magnificent transformation. But now you might ask, Neville, how do I know I'm moving in the right direction? How do I navigate this process of conscious creation? And so I give you 6 assumptions now that will set you free. I trust the process of life. This assumption, my friends, when truly embodied, becomes one of the most liberating truths you can ever embrace. So many of us exhaust ourselves trying to control the uncontrollable, gripping tightly to outcomes, overthinking every step of the journey. But life has a rhythm, a flow, a higher wisdom that your conscious mind cannot always comprehend. Sometimes you will not understand why something is happening, but trust that it is guiding you toward your greater good. Sometimes what appears as rejection is redirection. Sometimes what feels like setback is setting the stage for your next breakthrough. Trust is not passive resignation. It is active surrender. It is choosing to believe that life is unfolding for your highest good, even when the path seems unclear. I am constantly growing and evolving. You are not who you were a year ago, or even a week ago. You are in constant becoming. With every lesson, every challenge, every small moment of courage, you evolve into more of who you truly are. You may not always feel as though you're progressing, but growth is not always visible to the naked eye. Sometimes it happens underground, quietly strengthening your roots so you can bloom more magnificently than ever before. Give yourself grace. You are a work in progress. And that is not a limitation, but a beautiful truth. I am deserving of love and acceptance just as I am. Stop waiting to become perfect before you allow yourself to feel love. There is no version of you more worthy than the one listening to these words right now. You are already enough, complete, whole, perfect in your divine imperfection. You don't need to shrink to be liked. You don't need to mold yourself to fit someone else's idea of lovable. You don't need to fix your flaws before you let love in. The love you seek begins with you. And when you love yourself deeply, unapologetically, that love radiates outward and attracts more of the same. Like calls unto like, this is law. I am at peace with where I am right now. The present moment is your point of power. Not the past, not the future, but this eternal now. If you're always chasing the next thing, regretting the last thing, you'll miss the everything that's happening right in front of you. Peace doesn't mean you don't desire growth. It means you're not at war with where you are. You can still strive, but do it from a place of calm, not chaos. From acceptance, not resistance. Breathe into this moment. This is your life right now, and it is worthy of your full presence. I am aligned with my true purpose. You don't have to go searching for your purpose in some distant land. It's not hidden under a rock or waiting to be discovered in some career path. Your purpose lives within you, in your curiosity, in your passions, in the things that make you feel most alive, in those moments when time disappears, and your soul speaks louder than your fears. Each step you take in alignment with your truth, no matter how small, is a step toward your purpose. You don't need to have it all figured out. You need only follow what lights you up from within. I am grateful for today and all it brought me. Gratitude, my friends, is the bridge between the life you have and the life you desire. It turns what you have into enough. Even in the most challenging days, there is something to be grateful for. A kind word, a breath of fresh air, a lesson learned. The more you look for things to appreciate, the more your life expands to meet your gratitude. Gratitude is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about recognizing the beauty that already exists. It's the golden thread that weaves through every experience, transmuting even pain into wisdom. These assumptions I have shared with you tonight are not mere positive thoughts. They are fundamental truths about your divine nature. And the more you speak them, feel them, live them, the more they become your lived reality. Repeat them, write them, meditate upon them. Let them guide you when you feel lost. Let them anchor you when the world feels overwhelming. For you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the author of your story. You don't have to wait for permission to change. You don't need everything to be perfect before you begin. The only thing you need is willingness, a decision to show up, speak truth to yourself, and move forward one aligned assumption at a time. The world you desire is not out of reach. The peace you seek, the love you long for, the success you dream of, it all begins with you, with your assumptions, with your wonderful human imagination. So tonight, speak these words not just with your voice, but with your entire being. I am in control of my thoughts and feelings. I am worthy of all the good things that come to me. I am the creator of my experiences. I trust the process of life. I am constantly growing and evolving. I am deserving of love and acceptance just as I am. I am at peace with where I am right now. I am aligned with my true purpose. I am grateful for today and all it brought me. Say them, feel them, become them. You are not here by accident, my dear friends. You are here to create, to grow, to love, and to shine your unique light upon the world. The universe is ready. The canvas is blank. The brush of imagination is in your hand. Now go forth and create your masterpiece. For you are God in action, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing that you cannot be, do, or have, when you assume it to be true.